And now let's welcome our next guest, Barnett Koven, CEO of Village Energy Project. Can you tell us a little about the energy project
Absolutely.
and what you're trying to achieve?
Absolutely. What we're doing is we're using a technology, anaerobic digestion, and what we've done is we've optimized the technology. It's an existing technology, something that's been used in Western Europe and Japan and elsewhere, and we've optimized it such that it's efficient at a very small scale for off-grid generation in rural communities in the developing world. So the way we'd like to do the pilot project is such a way in which that you start off with a pilot project in country. Village Energy will, of course, provide for free to these local communities a small number of units. It's very difficult for us to go in and say this is a great technology, even though you've never heard of it, you should invest in it. So we'll provide these units free of charge to these communities, show them how to operate them, set it up, do all that, do the monitoring. After about a year to 18 months, once the users see that it's something useful and something that they would like and that's something they benefit from, we're helping them to establish, we're providing seed funding and also training so that local entrepreneurs can establish their own business and create additional units locally. There's a huge cost benefit because the largest input in producing these is labor, and the labor prices are much smaller. And you're also giving local entrepreneurs who wouldn't have access to capital and training the ability to run a business, and you're creating a local economy while simultaneously spreading this technology throughout the different villages and developing areas. And they own these businesses outright, 100% owned and operated by the local people. One of the requirements we have is that they do it in a socially responsible manner, that they help their community, that they limit their profits to an extent where the units can be affordable to the local populations.
So presumably, apart from the environmental benefits,
Yes.
In terms of the emission reduction and the deforestation of cutting the wood down to heat and cook, there are health benefits, aren't there?
There are health benefits.
So what are they?
In a lot of these communities, as you mentioned, wood or biomass or other things are burned indoors for cooking and heating fuels.
Yeah.
This creates a very large amount of indoor air pollution, which in turn results in respiratory issues.
Like smoking cigarettes, basically.
Exactly, but on an even larger scale, if that's believable.
Yeah.
The other benefit is a byproduct of this technology is or realistically, the effluent coming off the line is high in phosphorus and nitrogen, so it's suitable for fertilizer. And you would be supplanting chemical fertilizers which seep into the water and cause a whole host of other
with a natural
issues.
ingredient.
Exactly, because it's a completely safe byproduct. It's received the EPA Class A certification, which means it's pathogen-free as a result of the high temperatures and the microbial process.
So it's a really perfect product. Everybody, all families in developing countries should have it.
Well, that's what we hope.